What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is the man that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. I'm gonna give you this example. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur. He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss.
Look at him.
He's a great father. Look at him, that strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
But you're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband. But he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man? You're not great.
You're
not great. God, you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father or you don't respect their mother? You're not a great dad, my nigga. You're an okay human.
Someone being a good person to you means they're a good person to you. Someone being a good person to everyone means that they're a good person.
Yo, your eyes do not deceive you, okay? Your eyes do not deceive you. That is a 60s era version of Martin Luther King facing off against Sexy Red. And I think I was wrong in that assessment or whatnot. If you look at the whole picture, it's more like he's creeping up on her, okay? This is an AI generated picture, obviously. And it has generated a considerable controversy, so much so that Dr. King's daughter, Bernice, who I'm no fan of, has responded, and Sexy Red has apologized, and they've exchanged pleasantries online, which makes me throw up in my mouth. I am sick and fucking tired of the disrespect of Dr. Martin Luther King and shit. I don't care what anyone thinks about Dr. Martin Luther King in the negative, okay? Because he's dead and your ass is alive, okay? He's dead. Don't tell me he was he was part of the system and shit, a system of control to get our people to act right and shit, and then unfairly compare him to Malcolm X, who had much respect for him before he too was assassinated. All right? I don't want to hear it. I'm getting fucking tired of this shit. Okay? Sorry, I'm irritated. You know, I'm recalling in this actual moment the time that that failed supposed comedian B. Simone and her bacon black compatriot, some hoe, was sitting up calling Dr. Martin Luther King the N-word and challenging this legacy because he was supposedly unfaithful and shit. I countered with the fact that, you know, I don't care about his foibles as an actual human being and shit, when you consider that every day of his adult life, for the most part, someone was plotting or planning or attempting to kill him. He had survived multiple assassination attempts, including a bomb and a black female stabbing him in his gut. You know, and almost taking him out and shit as this bitch, if it wasn't for the Most High. You know, I'm getting tired of this shit. Yeah, I was thinking about that B. Simone shit. I remember making a commentary about that. And like in a thumbnail, there was like this big black boot and shit next to her face and shit. And I'll go no further because of YouTube's standards and practices and shit. I was also irritated with, you know, our women and shit. Because they supported Rihanna after she posted another AI picture of Martin Luther King with a grill in his fucking mouth, smiling, looking thuggish and shit. I'm like, man, this AI is incredible and shit. You know, I not related to this shit, but I actually was playing around with that shit last week and did some incredible shit. But then I looked up the laws, you know, or the standards and practices for AI and shit, which have been included on this platform. And I'm unable to show you the results and shit. I did take some old pictures of celebrities and have them doing things like drinking Jack Daniels and smoking a cigarette. All you need is a still picture. You can do anything with that fucking picture in AI and shit, okay? This is not the real AI. This is to talk about Sexy Red. She's a fucking op. She's you know, I'm much older than she is, but she's an adult woman, so she has to bear the responsibility of that, and she actually did for once in her life apologize without bullshit. She apologized to Bernice King, who deserves no fucking apology, in my opinion, because she forgave the man that shot her father and shit. Okay, I know we're supposed to forgive people not for them but for us and shit, but some things, man, like they don't need to be put out there publicly and shit. And which brings me back to this motherfucking picture. You know, I'm disgusted, man. You know, I'm gonna tell Sexy Red. I don't know the bitch's real name. I don't feel like looking it up at the time of this recording. But like, hey, you know, I understand you're getting your bag. That you will do anything for money. You don't have any boundaries whatsoever and shit, okay? You are stinking, disgusting poo butt. Okay? You are stinking ass, disgusting poo butt, okay? Baby weight or not. Baby weight struggle ass or not. Okay? I'm just tired of you. Okay, I understand you're following orders. I don't take you serious and shit. Okay, I don't take your ass serious and shit. But I'm tired of black women fucking with Dr. Martin Luther King. Okay? And I'm gonna include the chick that attempted to burn down his childhood home and shit last year. Was treated quite nicely by the authorities and the pedestrians that stopped her from doing this. This woman had a giant fucking gas can. She was pouring that shit all over the front porch of his house and decided to set it ablaze and shit. But she was stopped and shit, oddly enough, by some off-duty cops and shit that were in the witnessing this shit. You know, everything is so suspect. You know, what's that shit that Dr. Fulma says? Ain't that suspicious? I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. I don't understand these goddamn women. It ain't enough. They fuck with us every goddamn day. Okay? They shit on us every fucking day. 365 fucking days a year. And then we gotta look at this shit. They ain't comfortable destroying themselves, destroying you, destroying everything you could possibly build, destroying your motherfucking children and your future and shit. They wanna spin the block and take out the past too. A past that if it didn't exist, they wouldn't be saying this shit. They'd be sitting up somewhere wearing a burqa and shit, pregnant, barefoot, chained to a goddamn stove with a bunch of kids crying in the background. Mind you, black men didn't do that to them and shit. Mostly by and large, our interactions with them over the last 100 years have been obviously of convenience and shit because someone tried to kill us every fucking day and steal from us and rob us and make our life shit. Okay? I don't know what the fuck's going on. But the next time that I see a picture of a woman that has done something to fuck with one of our icons, our martyrs, okay, the people that form your society, your ethnic community, that bitch better not look clean, okay? She better be looking like she went 10 rounds with a Mike Tyson in his prime, hopped up on fentanyl or some shit, okay? The savage one and shit, okay? She better not be looking nicely and shit, to quote the current commander-in-chief. Okay, I'm getting tired, man. You women, y'all need to self-reflect and start enforcing checks and balances in your own rights because you don't respect your men, okay? You don't respect your fucking men in the community. You can't build shit. And everything you accomplish is a nothing burger because it does not serve the community. It does not circulate dollars in that community. I have to sit here and look at this shit, okay? I have to sit here and look at a AI version of Martin Luther King creeping up on Sexy Red. Make that shit make sense.